Hi, I'm Dustin Young with Diamond Heroes, bass guitarist, 23 years old from Austin, Texas. Here today to show you my rig. Basically what I want to start with is my Ampeg half stack. I got this thing when I was 16 years old, so I'm running on 8 years with this thing, and this thing has not failed me yet. I start here with the B5R head. It's a 350 watt head running to actually a 1200 watt cab. When I started out, I didn't exactly know the workings of music. I just thought it was really cool, and I was 16 and I just wanted something really loud. But actually this thing should be pushing at least 600 watts to be comfortable. So as far as a recommendation for any bass players out there, I wouldn't really recommend this combination in general. For metal players, I would recommend the SVT stack. It seems to have a better tone for the metal industry. It seems to be more common, more of the standard. But this is the BXT 410 half, and it puts out a lot of power, great sound, but the number one thing about this amp is the reliability, and that is priceless. You know, tone, it doesn't really matter how good your tone is if your amp doesn't turn on the show. So I want to stress that the most. This head looks fairly basic, but it actually has 5 different tone channels that we can work with before even messing with the bass and the mids and the treble. And you also have an overdrive channel, which I don't use very much, but some bass players may be interested in. Next thing I want to move to is my bass guitars. I use Warwick rock bass. Number one reason, because they're affordable. Number two, you can't get a better bass for the price of those rock basses. The electronics are good. They're almost sound the same as the regular Warwicks, except for you don't get all the quality material. I use a 5-string Warwick Corvette. For the most part, I use the 5th string in every song. I ended up buying a 4-string, although I don't really use the 4-string so much, but it's nice to have a backup. Let's go ahead and move on down to the Boss pedal. This thing can do anything I want. I haven't really jumped in to the effect stage of my playing abilities, but for what I do use it for, it's very versatile. The programmability makes it very fast. I can program every song in order from 1 through 8 in the set. So it makes it very convenient for me. It's got a tuner in it, so it's real fast for me to jump back and forth. Let me back up here and move to my wireless system. I use the PGX Shure wireless system. We actually have 3 of these in the band. Our singer, rhythm guitarist, and me use this system. Very reliable. You can go about 300 feet out without it even cutting out, so that's really nice. Wouldn't be able to do half the things I do without it. Run around, jump, do backflips, whatever. And use Dunlop picks, always very reliable to me. And I also have the Monster cables. I've basically been using Monster cables for 2 years now. Probably won't change. These things have been the best cables that I've ever had. I've never had them cut out on me. I've never had to replace them, except for when I lost them. And that's basically it for my gear.